So guys, we are back again. Let me give you a quick update on one of our Nigerian sister that has just been arrested in Italy. Okay, this happened in Rome. A 29-year-old Nigerian lady gave birth to a baby. In fact, she forced this baby out of herself at 7 months. Something you have had for 7 months that you're supposed to wait till you give birth, to this baby at 9 months. Then she decided to get rid of the baby now and also disposed her in the toilet. That's where the whole thing got leaked and this problem started. May the soul of the baby rest in peace. Now she has been arrested and this thing started since last year, 2024. They said that at a point she went to the hospital, complained that she wasn't feeling well. So they were like, oh, your look doesn't seem right. What's going on? The woman later said that, she was feeling somehow. She doesn't know whether she was pregnant or something. But the, nurses who took care of her, they didn't really check whether she was, later she got up and she was okay. So they didn't dig deep to know. So they didn't check to know whether, she was pregnant through tests and all that. So maybe she recovered and went home. So down the lane, 7 months later, we are getting this story now. Police have been investigating this story since that last year, I think around October 2024, till the moment she got rid of the baby. Now, a lot of people are being suspected. An investigation is still on to know whether she has people who helped her in committing this very crime. Now, Rome gives birth and throws the newborn alive in the toilet. You can imagine this kind of heinous act. If you know you are not ready for a baby, please use protection. Even it is even better when you do away with the baby when the baby was still very new, 1 month, 3 weeks, and all the rest of it. But when a baby gets to 7 months, that person has become a human being. So I don't know, if you know you cannot handle it, please don't get pregnant in the first place than commit. Now she has gone to prison. They have sentenced her to prison because of her own property. And they said that she was having 2 babies before. I don't know whether she was angry because according to the story, they said that she broke up with the boyfriend before they noticed that before she had that problem that led her to go into hospital. I think that's when she got pregnant. And as a man too, I don't know why there is so much single mother problems in Europe. Single mother. In fact, sometimes you even see single fathers. Just the only difference here is that men don't have this attachment of children with them. If not, we would have seen maybe more of single fathers, because it is men that is responsible for all these children that we are using to tag the women as single mothers. Sometimes too, it is the women that wants to remain single mothers. They don't make any input in saving the marriage or maintaining the relationship. And women too, please stop giving birth to these men who are not ready to marry you. Unless you are married, at least to an extent you can be claiming child benefit from the man if he's working, so you can use it to take care of these children and stop all this if not that the government is even trying and helping in situations like this. I wonder what would have been the case here. Now they said that the woman Jennifer Ume, 29-year-old of Nigerian origin, was arrested for spying. The child who drowned had back injury consistent with being pushed into the pipes. That is, they were trying to forcing her into the toilet, trying to flush the baby. The interrogation at Rebibia on Monday. That's when they started interrogating the mother, trying to find out what has happened. Horror at the gates of Rome. A young mother of 29 years old gave birth in the bedroom of some friend's house and then threw the baby, born alive, into the toilet. They said this woman had to take medicine by herself, forced her to start, having these labor feelings, and she eventually gave birth to this baby, and you know, succeeded in pressing the baby inside the toilet. That's how we got where we are today. You know you can't handle the baby, then better leave getting pregnant. Better leave the pregnancy. But no, they will get pregnant, and you know, I don't know, we allowed it to 7 months. Now they said that the woman Jennifer Yu of Nigerian origins was arrested in recent days by the police of the flying squad of Rome Police Headquarters and by investigators from the Fracastic Police Station on charges of spying. Her interrogation is scheduled for Monday, May 19th in the Rebibia prison. I think this happened some days back. It was October 12, 2024. The 29-year-old, according to the reconstruction by the police coordinated by the Valetry Prosecutor's Office, allegedly went to the house of some friends in the municipality of Monte Compatre in the province of Rome, and here in the bathroom of the house she allegedly induced labor and then threw her 26-week-old son down the toilet. Now man said, not even, I didn't think I was pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant. I thought it was a stomach ache. That's the excuse that this woman is giving to the police. I had had 2 cesarean births, and I didn't understand that she was being born. Now, they say that the 2 children she had already were born through CS. She doesn't know how it feels to born naturally. But this lady induced herself to labor. Now she's denying the whole thing. Okay? The 29-year-old later said, adding that she was scared by the blood, and at some point she decided to go to the Policlinico Casilino. She went to the clinic, a version denied by the fact that the woman, according to what we learn, would have taken some substance to induce labor, which arrived between the 25th and 26th week. The 29-year-old would also have reported that she broke up with her partner in December 2023. So which means that it was before she broke up that she got pregnant. It was the Casilino doctors who reported the case, thus starting the investigation. They said that the droned newborn baby, the child was 30 centimeters long and weighed 1 kilo. He droned and had back injuries consistent with being pressed into the pipes, and then they conducted a DNA to ascertain who was the baby's owner, and it fell on the mother that she was responsible for that very act. The body was recovered sometime later in manhole connected to the house's drainage pipes, and DNA testing confirmed that the child's mother was indeed woman who was arrested. The police tracked her down to a house in the Finocchio neighborhood, a suburb of the capital. The other children were entrusted to relatives. The woman's other 2 children were placed with relatives. A similar event to what happened again in Rome years ago. It was 2012 when another newborn was found in the bathroom of the McDonald's in Piazza Don Luigi Stoddard in the EUR. That time, the child was saved by a customer who noticed the crying coming from the restaurant bathroom and intervened, avoiding the worst scenario. So, our people should learn and stop all this nonsense. It doesn't give us a good name. Please, if you know you can't handle any baby, don't get pregnant. So, guys, that's it. Let me know your opinion. Don't forget to use tap-tap-send with my promo code to send money to Nigeria, to your loved ones. And using my promo code will give you triple of the money you see on the screen, like £15, 15 euros, $30 for people in Canada, $30 for people in US, and 75 AED for people in Dubai. That's all you have to do. Download it from App Store and Google Play Store to enjoy this massive bonus. Thank you and God bless. Please share this video.